All right, welcome to Viper Rendezvous 16. I'm Ryan Firstenaw. My firm is Firstenaw Financial, and we are your main sponsor and host for the Viper Rendezvous. So we're doing a virtual drivers meeting again this year, just like we did last year, to kind of get a lot of information out to you, get it to you a little bit sooner, and also which will speed up our drivers meeting once you all get to the track. So we're super excited, and we want you to watch this video because it's important. We're going to cover a lot of things for the track, and we are just going to verify that you did watch the video here at the end. So I'm going to have a code word at some point in the video that you'll just need to remember, and when you check in at registrations, just give them that code word so we can verify that you walk through and listen to the driver's video here. So a few introductions. I do want to introduce, I'm going to have my team is going to be there. Kennedy, Cassie, Tyler, Will, and Shayna will all be at the event again this year. We have a few new faces, and you'll get to meet them there. Kennedy is one of them. She's our new marketing director, and Kennedy's here. So I'll have Kennedy pop in. So she's going to be reaching out to you via text message to make sure that we can communicate with you over the weekend, because we will be sending out some messages via text. But if you need anything, reach out to Kennedy. You already have her emails multiple times through this process, and you'll get to meet her in person at registration. So we're super excited to have her as part of the team this year. If you haven't accepted her text invite, please do accept that as soon as possible. All right, I do want to introduce a few other sponsors. So, of course, Firstenaw Financial, we are your main sponsor, but we also have the Woodhouse Auto family as a sponsor this year. We have Kelderman Manufacturing, Jeff Kelderman, fellow Viper driver. He's in the Midwest, and he does aftermarket air ride suspensions for trucks. Maybe we can get him to do something for Vipers at some point, I don't know, but he's over in Iowa. Say hi to Jeff when you're at the track, and thank him for helping out and sponsoring the event. Complete Performance Motorsports, which would be Jeff Stout and Victor Caldarelli. They're kind of your one-stop Viper shop for performance and other Viper things. Prefix, Scott Rickard, we appreciate them. They do a lot of work on Viper motors, and I know they've helped a lot of you. They are sponsoring again this year. Venomous Carbon with Eric Nabola, he's going to be at the event as well. You know, if it's anything Viper carbon parts that you might want or need, look up Eric and his team there at Venomous Carbon. St. Louis Race Gear, which is also U.S. Race Gear, and Frank Palazzo. They have all the safety equipment that you might need. You can see their website for that. Hornady Manufacturing, they're just up the road from Hastings. Their theme is accurate, deadly, dependable. Jason Hornady, they make bullets, right? That's what they do at Hornady. Kind of a unique business there near to the track in Hastings. Viper Nation again, Bob Strickland, again sponsoring there, and the Viper Race League, the time trial will be present at the event, but no races this year. And then Bobby Archer Designs. Bobby will be in again this year, and we're excited to have Bobby join us again. So please, go support our sponsors. Introduce yourself when you're at the track. If you need something that they provide, please look them up and see how they can help you guys out. Schedule. All right, just go over the schedule really briefly, hit the highlights. So we're going to do a practice day on Thursday again. We're going to do a driver's meeting. The track should open at 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit sooner. Driver's meeting will be at 8:30, just kind of in the paddock, a little bit more informal. And again, our practice day is we're going to run three groups, 20-minute sessions, so you can get out, get your car kind of work through the bugs on Thursday so you're ready to go Saturday or Friday and Saturday. We aren't going to have any timing going on Thursday, just so you know, but we will run 3 groups, and we'll run from 9 to noon, and then we'll run from 1 to 4 with an hour break over lunchtime. No meals are included on Thursday as part of the event, but we'll give you some practice time. So for those of you, whether you're practicing or not, check in at the track with us sometime between 1 and 5 on Thursday. Come to the clubhouse and find Kennedy, and she will check you in, get your transponder to you, have you sign off any disclosures or waivers that need to be signed, etc. You will also pick up your t-shirts that you ordered, will be in the clubhouse as well. We will have a tech inspection starting at 4 o'clock, run to about 7. That will be out at the raceport, probably under the raceport if it's hot out especially. So we'll get your car through tech and make sure that it's inspected. We will be sending out a tech inspection sheet, so you guys just can kind of go through a list of things you need to check on your car before you get to the track. And so as you can see, right now my car, it's up, it's jacked up, I got the tires off, I got the hood up. I'm actually doing my track prep now as well, so I'm gonna grab that tech sheet out and look at it, make sure I have everything covered. We will do a few parade laps, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So if you're there and you want to get on the track and you're not doing the practice, you can do some parade laps, or if you just want to give a friend a ride or something, we will have some parade laps Thursday as well. And then finally on Thursday, we're going to do our welcome reception again. So come over after you get dinner somewhere, come back to the track to Terry Klatt's garage, and we are, First and Off Financial, we're going to be hosting some drinks and some snacks. Terry's going to let us in to see his car collection again this year. I'm sure he has some new things that he's added, and just a chance to catch up, visit with friends from past years, maybe meet some new faces, and just hang out before we get a little more serious on Friday. So that starts at 7:30, probably go till about 9:30. We'll have some games outside, and like I said, some food and some drink as well. All right, so that's Thursday. Friday, driver's meeting will be at 7:30. It is half hour later than past years, so some of you will be happy you get to sleep in a little extra early or a little later. Won't have to get up so early. The first group is going to go then at 8:30. We're going to run 3 groups, 25-minute sessions. We will take a lunch break around noon in the clubhouse. And we will have some parade laps available over the lunchtime as well if you didn't get those in on Thursday. After lunch, again, open lapping again. We are going to have a women's event, and that will be at Terry Klatt's condo. And Kennedy, Shayna, and Cassie from my office will be coordinating that. So if you are planning to attend, or if some of your guests are planning to attend, connect with Kennedy and Shayna, and they can point you in the right direction. They're going to have drinks over there, maybe a few snacks. That's it from 3 to 5, and just give the ladies a chance to hang out together and socialize a little bit. The lunch actually is at the clubhouse over noon, and the dinner at the clubhouse Friday night. That's all part of your crew packs. Or if you're registered as a driver, that's part of your registration as well. And it'll be about 5:30 or so is when the dinner will start at the clubhouse Friday night. And then Friday night's free. Kind of a free night for you to kind of unwind because it'll be a long day at the track, and then we can get back at it on Saturday. So Saturday, similar schedule, driver's meeting at 7:30, on track 8:30. We're going to do open lapping in the morning. At lunch, on the lunch break, we'll do parade laps, and we're going to do our group picture at lunchtime. And we'll line up on the front stretch. We'll give you instructions when we're there, but we'll get together for one big group picture. And then after lunch, we're going to have, everybody's going to get a session where we can go out and run the short course. And for those of you that may not know, the short course is basically there is a cut across about halfway through the track. So basically you shorten the track down to about 1 mile instead of 2 miles. And we call that the short track. So you'll get a chance to run the short track version for a session in the afternoon, and then we'll end the day going back to our full laps until about 5 o'clock. We will have dinner and awards and an auction, and that's this year going to be at the City Auditorium, the Hastings Auditorium, downtown. We did that 2 years ago. It's back to that same location again this year. And so that kind of makes me think a little bit about the auction. So we are doing an auction this year. The sponsor is actually Shirley Johnson and the Colorado Viper Club. They're going to be present and hanging out for the weekend. Some of them driving on track, some of them just hanging out socially. But one of their passions is the Children's Hospital of Colorado. And so we are doing an auction this year, and all of the proceeds will go to support that cause. And we're very excited to have Shirley and her group there to champion that for us. So we will have that at the banquet along with our normal awards. We're going to have prime rib dinner, and it should be a great night. So that starts at 7:30 downtown. Sunday, everybody, we head home. No events on Sunday. back to the auction. So if there's something, I know Kennedy has reached out, but there's something you want to bring to the auction, bring it to Kennedy at the clubhouse when you check in, or let her know what you are bringing, and then bring that to the auditorium for her on Saturday night. But if there's some Viper memorabilia that you have, or something you want to buy and provide to make that auction go over well, please bring it. We'd be very happy to have you help us out. All right, so at this part of the video, I'm going to turn this over to Jeff Lucina. He's going to go over some of the safety stuff from the track that we're going to touch on now. There'll be a few more things when we do this in person, but we're going to cover some of those items right now so we don't have to do them bright and early in the morning. So, Jeff, take it away.
Hi, my name is Jeff Lucina. I'm General Manager here at Motorsport Park Hastings. Thank you for tuning in to watch this video. Going to give you a very quick overview of the flags and how we use them here at Motorsport Park Hastings, but more importantly, what you should do as a driver when you see one of these flags, and how you let us know that you have seen one of the flags. Stick around through the end of the video. I'm going to give you a catchphrase at the end, and you may or may not be asked this catchphrase when you're registering to make sure you watch the video. So stick with me. This is all important information. We all play well with each other out on the track when we're all driving by the same rules. So, first thing, the most important flag that we have is our yellow flag. The yellow flag is displayed in two ways. Standing yellow, that means the entire course is under yellow. No passing, have your vehicle under control. We'll typically send an entire group out under a standing yellow. We do that for two reasons. Let you get warmed up, and number two, more importantly, is so you see where all the flag stations are located around the track for that session. We've got 2.15 miles, 13 turns, a lot of worker stations. So that way when they first send you out, they are under standing yellow so that you know where they're at. Make a mental note, hey, there's a worker there. And the best way to do that is to give them a wave. You've now created a physical action, waving to that flag person, letting them know, I see you. The communication has been completed, okay? So standing yellow, make a note of where they are around the track. The other way we display the yellow is a waving yellow. This means that there's a situation that has happened or is immediately still happening in front of you. Slow down, have your vehicle under control, be prepared to take evasive maneuvers when you get to that. Again, no passing under a standing yellow or a waving yellow. A good example might be a car that is spun down here in turn 4, might be completely crosswise across the track. Worker at turn 4 is going to be waving the yellow frantically to get you to slow down as you come through that turn. Slow down. You may have to drive 2 wheels off. You may have to drive 4 wheels off the track to get around whatever the incident was. But the important thing is under a waving yellow, do not stop. Keep circulating, keep moving. Because if you stop at one incident, now we've created a larger incident by you stopping. So a waving yellow flag, again, acknowledge it, slow down, be prepared to take evasive maneuvers. Green flag, everyone loves the green flag. The green flag here at Motorsport Park Hastings is displayed at turn 1. So once we got the entire run group out there under standing yellow, yellows will come down, the green will either be hung or more than likely waved vigorously so that you know all the passing zones are open for business. Pick up the pace, get on with it, and have a great time driving under the green flag. If there are no flags at any of the other turns, that means the entire track is green. You will only see the green flag at turn 1. The next command flag, these are all command flags where we are giving you important information that you must follow, is the black flag. Black flag means that there's been a driver infraction, or there may be a vehicle issue with your vehicle, or we may need to clear the entire track. Maybe a vehicle has just stalled on track and we need to get everyone off the track. So the black flag can have 3 meanings: driver infraction, vehicle problem, or we need to simply get all the cars off the track. So if you see the black flag, yes, it is for you. Corner workers actually may point at you and display it. If you see the black flag, please report to pit road at the next opportunity. So continue on around the track, give the signal for pit in, come in pit road, we will have a black flag station on pit road, a black flag standing up in a cone. Once you come up the black flag station, the grid marshal or the safety steward will come out and let you know what the infraction was. If there's time left in the session, we will get you back out on track. So again, this could be for a single driver, multiple drivers, or the entire session. Black flag, pit road. That's what you need to remember. Red flag is an emergency situation. We've had a car create a situation where we need everyone stopped. Red is for stop. So again, when you see the flag, acknowledge it. But now we're going to be doing something different, right? We're not continuing driving, we're stopping. So I see the red flag, I acknowledge the worker, I'm immediately checking my mirror. Make sure that my buddies aren't right behind me and that they're seeing the red flag as well, because now I'm going to be stopping, bringing the car to a safe and controlled stop on the track so that emergency vehicles can get by. Try to stop within sight of a worker station so that when the emergency situation has been resolved, they can put out the yellow flag or the black flag or whatever to get you back as part of your session. So a red flag is an emergency situation. Please stop in a safe, controlled manner on the track surface. Speaking of the track surface, next flag is the surface flag. This means there's grass, oil, water, coolant, transmission fluid, transmission parts, rear diff parts. Alien spacecraft may have crashed on the track. We don't know what it is. So that's why we are showing you the debris flag. There's something on the track that needs your attention. Don't drive over it, but just be aware of what it is, okay? You might see this for a lap or two before the worker pulls it down. We've let you know that there's debris on the track. Another way we use the debris flag here at MPH is this way. Folded in two, pointing to the sky. That means that there's rain in the area. It's a large track here at Motorsport Park Hastings. Sun could be shining in turn 2. It could be raining in turn 4. So we would show you the rain flag or the moisture from the sky flag. So that's what that flag means. All right, hang with me. We're just about there. Blue flag means faster traffic approaching. Let them pass at the next opportunity. If you see the black flag, yes, it's for you. There's a faster vehicle coming. You should never be surprised by a blue flag. If you're surprised by a blue flag, that means you're not checking your mirrors enough, and that there's 1, 2, 4 cars behind you that are driving at a quicker pace than you are. Please let them by at the next available passing zone. We'll discuss the passing zone at the driver's meeting. So let the faster traffic go by. It could also be slow traffic out on the track. White flag means there's a slower vehicle in front of you. Could be one of your fellow drivers. Could be someone that's run out of gas, having a mechanical issue. It could be one of our track vehicles out to retrieve parts of the alien spacecraft that's on the track. White flag means slower traffic. Be advised, be aware that there's still a vehicle moving, but at a slower pace. When you come upon that vehicle, if it's in a passing zone, take a safe pass. If it's an emergency vehicle, do not buzz my vehicles while they're out on track, but make a pass in a safe, controlled manner and be on your way. White flag, slower vehicle on track. And finally, checkered flag. Session is over. This means you've made it to the end of your session. Checkered flag will be displayed at turn 1. Woo! I made it. We're done. Keep your helmet on, keep your brain engaged, keep your belts buckled, and drive a cool down lap. Best way to cool your vehicle is to keep the vehicle moving, air going through the radiator, rotors, and wheels and tires moving with minimal brakes. Wave at the corner workers, thank them for their job, give them a thumbs up. No passing after the checkered flag. Checkered flag session's over. Checkered flag here 1. You've got almost an entire lap before you pit in. And again, anytime you're coming off the track, get that arm up and out the window, signal that I'm coming off the track, and come on. If you're coming off during the session, come to the black flag station, or when the session's completed, you'll come all the way down pit road and exit here at gate 2. So I told you, thank you very much for sticking with me, and we will see you out on track. Let's go.
All right. Hey, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for all that information. A few other things I want to touch on before we let you go. All of our information is going to be online. We're going to have a QR code at the track that you can scan that will have kind of all of the race day. It'll have a PDF that you can scan and get all the race day information. We're also emailing that out to you before the event, so you should have access to that as well. And it's basically going to touch on most of the things I'm talking about here. We're going to have a roster. We'll have the schedule. We'll have some other miscellaneous info as well. We are going to have water at the track for you. We're going to set up coolers this year, so you can just grab a water if you're hot. And we just want you to stay hydrated because likely it will be hot. Usually is in June in Nebraska. We are going to have some stickers. When you check in, there are going to be stickers from all of the sponsors in your packet. Please find a spot for those on your car. We want to respect the sponsors and honor them and kind of show off their name a little bit and kind of turn your car into a race car for the weekend. We will have timing and scoring available. We'll be getting you a transponder. The Race Monitor app is where you can monitor those results at and kind of follow along throughout the weekend to see how you and your friends are doing in lap times. One other thing, a minor ice. There is ice available at the track. It's $5. It's behind the bathrooms. It's kind of on your honor. But if you do need ice to stay cool, it is available there at the track. Let's see, other things, race fuel. Pump and Pantry is about half a mile down the road or less. They have race fuel. So you can get race fuel just off of just a little bit from the track there. So if you need that. Food and drink is going to be in the clubhouse. So the clubhouse is going to have food and drink kind of all day. So if you need a snack in between, you can go to the clubhouse. If you have somebody that is not registered for meals, but they show up last minute, they're probably going to have a few extra meals so they can purchase a meal at that time if need be as well. Basically, we're going to give you some wristbands. We're going to give a red one to drivers. We're going to give a black one to the guests. And those are going to be your ticket to get in to eat. So make sure you always have your wristband on because they will be, first of all, asking the drivers to have those when you're driving on track. But second, when you're going to eat, the wristband really is your key to entry there. The Viper Race League, like I said, the Viper Race League is going to be present with their time trial. So any of the laps, if you're registered for Viper Race League time trials, we'll be keeping track of those laps as well. And they're basically built into any of the laps that you're doing, but we'll be keeping track of those times. And there will be some trophies given out for anybody that's participating for Viper Race League time trials throughout the weekend. Really, the last thing is, hey, I promised you I'd give you a code this year. So what I want you, when you come see Kennedy, I want you to give her the code 123. And really that's in honor of AJ Peterson because he set a lap record of 1 minute, 23 seconds and change here this past year. And so the code for this year to verify that you watched our video is 123. Really, I think that is it. I look forward to seeing you all soon. I am very excited. Super excited to get my car finished, get it off the jacks, and get it ready to go. But we will see you at Viper Rendezvous 16, and travel safe. We'll see you there.